I don't know where this is going, but somewhere, I guess. Ah, probably up here. Didn't realise there was actually a slope. Fair enough. Oh, right, yeah, the cannon. Oh, no, just no. I command you to move to the side. Where'd the ball go? I get the feeling it's just rolled down that. Yep. Good. I think my only complaint so far, apart from difficulties being a bit annoying, probably the fact that probably the fact that the charging is still really not great. It just doesn't feel nice.
Yeah,
It's very stiff, and that's not very good. Considering you, like, in an environment as wide as this, you want to move fast. Right. Or at least in areas like this where there's nothing here, you want to just move as fast as you can. And a lot of the time it's just too stiff. You can't. Oh wait, is that the door? Are we nearly there? After going the impossibly long way round for no reason, are we nearly at the? Oh dear.
You're gonna. I mean, that point of just wanting to go fast and you can't because you gotta slow down and like fight all these enemies. Honestly, the original Sonic games are fun, but that's the hugest issue in them. And I'm not hating on the series, but in a game that's like, it's all about speed. Oh, I have to wait for this moving platform to come. Oh, I'm waiting for 2 minutes for this platform to come. I mean, that doesn't make it a bad game, but if you're like going in, it's like, oh, I'm gonna speed through everything, I'm gonna rush, but you can't because you gotta wait a lot of the time. A lot of Sonic platforming is waiting.
Yeah, I see what you mean. You should see speedruns though.
Yeah, of course. I mean, that's not saying you can't find ways around it. I've actually been trying to like do speedruns on the time trials in Sonic Rush because that's one of my favorite Sonic games.
Oh, Sonic Rush is fantastic.
Blaze is so broken.
Is she?
Because well, for those who haven't played Sonic Rush, it's the whole one that added the you do tricks, you get boost meter mechanic. It introduced that. Everyone has different tricks, and for Sonic and Blaze, they have slightly different ones. So obviously Sonic runs faster, but his tricks, like there's the one trick that you can that's like up and R or whatever, and it boosts you a little bit upward. So like it's sort of like a almost double jump. It's just like you can get a little bit extra height, and then he has one that sends you off to the side pretty quickly. But Blaze, not only does her up move send you up way higher, her side move is like this teleport where you can go diagonal and up, and you can sequence break really easily if you know like what's coming up ahead.
Fair enough.
Also, Blaze can hover. Like
oh yeah, she can. I feel like just saying long corridor, healing, dark cave. I think we're coming to a boss. Don't know what makes me think that.
Wow, this looks like the that looked like the chamber from the first Bugs Life box. Oh, Gary Oldman's here.
Yeah. Hey, I just took out all these guys without any problems. Why are you struggling? Oh, that might be why.
Because he's old and he's a dragon.
What point do I step in? Turns out this was the enemy that killed Ignitus.
Yeah, the little monkey.
Yeah. At this moment in time, he literally gives no shit.
We're gonna run up and talk to him, and he'll be like, "Now you must learn to use your fire breath in a tutorial." And they'll be like, "No."
we talk to him, and he just hits us and like, "Yeah, oh, I'm so sorry, Spyro. I thought you were."
Dude, I'd be terrified of dragon sneezes, dude.
I mean, that's the problem with having firepower. If you were to sneeze, I mean, would you sneeze too much?
I think actual fire breathers, like at carnivals, I think that shit's so cool. I would love to be able to do that shit.
But you realize they do actually burn their insides, right? It hurts.
Yeah. And they have like alcohol and shit, and like they have to like get calluses and things. But I just think it would be cool to do, not to perform, but just to like blow in people's faces. I don't know.
Yeah, as you burn out your insides and nearly kill yourself. In that image, it looked like this is my army. Look at them.
Wow, he can do the same power we can.
Yeah. Oh, there's a tiny barrier. Let me guess. I can't go that way now.
It's not like we can fly or anything. Da 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 da.
That thing we used once in the game.
That's the biggest, I think the biggest abuser of the oh no, something is slightly in my way is Batman Arkham games.
Oh yeah, probably.
Have you seen the image where it's like caution police tape and it's like, oh, I guess I can't walk through this.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's kind of amusing. But oh my god, the new Batman game. Oh my god.
Fantastic.
Oh,
The
that I'm
Batmobile's in it.
super
Did you
excited.
hear they already announced that there's gonna be a special side mission where you play as Harley? That's awesome. I love Harley Quinn.
Yeah. That's gonna be cool.
Is that Boba Fett?
Repair a pie. Shut the fuck up, alright?
Assassin! Oh no!
I'm sorry, what? 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 When did we get this?
Could we? Did you try that combination before and it did nothing? Or
Like, you see, this is automatic. I'm automatically in the homing thing. I'm now able to do this. I'm also dying very quickly. But when and why did this appear?
the floor doesn't hurt you, does it?
I don't know actually. Presumably not, because I can't jump. I can only move from side to side.
This one, fella.
Can I skip this? No.
This one. How was that?
Thank Christ. Okay. Oh, I was able to jump there because I did it before the thing had loaded. Huh. Well then. Speedrun strats, I guess. Oh, for fuck's sake, you didn't even touch me.
Man, I was watching the Summer Games Done Quick stream. That was some impressive stuff.
Oh, which one did you see?
I saw quite a few. The one I watched a lot of was Banjo-Tooie.
Oh, I missed Banjo too.
And just how you can break the game with like the different types of eggs and everything.
Did you see the Paper Mario Files on your door?
No, how did they speedrun that?
Oh, it's the funniest fucking thing. Okay, so there are a few skips in the game, nothing too major yet. There's like one section where it's like, if they find this one way of skipping this, then the entire game is broken and they can save like 20 minutes or something. But it's done in under 5 hours. I can't remember. Was it 5 or was it 6 hours? No, I think it was 5.5. I think the world record's 5.5 hours. But so it's a long speed run. But it's hilarious. The chapter 2, there's the timer mission where you have to get out of the tree quickly. And there's 2 timer-based missions. But because you do it so quickly, they double on themselves. And the timers never stop after you beat it because you do it so quickly. So the timers go from the end of chapter 2 to the beginning of chapter 4, and it's really funny that like because like the people on the couch are just like, so how long is this ticking noise going to go on for? And the runner's just like, what ticking noise? What ticking noise are you talking about? Just because he's drowned it out from doing it so many times. It was really funny. But there's also I missed it sadly, so I don't understand what they did specifically. But Flavio in chapter 5, they do a skip with him. I don't know specifically what, because again I missed it. But he appears everywhere. He follows you regardless of where you are, because you skip his. I presume because you skip his scene, which basically tells him to stop following you. So,
okay.
But he appears in every cutscene. So when the rocket's flying off to the moon, he's just there as the floor opens up. He just stands there, and he's just there in space floating. And it's brilliant because the 2D Bowser section is just like, sadly he doesn't follow you, and then you get to the end flagpole, but he comes out of the castle to greet you. It's just like, what the fuck, Flavio? Why? So the whole chat spammed based Flavio and stuff like that. It's fucking great. It was one of the funniest scenes at STGQ. It was a shame that Kingdom Hearts wasn't there within the main. It was there on the bonus day, but it wasn't there for the main thing.
Whoa, Sparks, your face.
Yeah.
I still think we should try our slow runs out, see how that goes.
You can do that in this game.
Oh yeah, drag it out more than it has to be.
You can do it easily with the slow motion.
Yeah, you just dragon time everything.
Yeah.
I can't see where Cinder has gone. Just darkness.
Wait, Cinder, darkness. Aren't they the same thing?
What's this? Something is coming into focus.
It's a tutorial.
It's
No, it's not.
it's Kung Fu Panda 5.
I see you. At the base.
DreamWorks really let themselves go.
Midst lake of mist.
4D Winks look better.
I've seen that tree in my dreams. Only they usually feel more like nightmares.
Young dragon.
Oh, they feel more like nightmares.
What is it you see in these dreams of yours?
I'm sorry, Ignitus. I thought they would go away. They only get worse.
This is something you should tell people.
That's just like usually.
I see a mountain draped in shadow, and the death of you and my ancestors. Oh, and I'm eating cookies. And
Yeah, but that's not a big deal. Don't worry about it.
I'm sorry, was that Chernobog there?
There was another, but it was
The Mountain of Malafor. I think Malafor is the Dark Master.
and there was a voice calling himself.
Well, he has Mal in his name, and that inherently means bad. So, biggest way to give away a villain: have Mal in the name. The Chronicler. That's a great name. Rolls right off the tongue. Chronicler. Are you the Chronicler?
No way. Spyro.
He's just someone who's been playing a lot in black and white recently. Are you Conkeldurr?
Chronicler.
The Chronicler is an ancient dragon of immeasurable.
That's great.
Though I've only heard.
I've only heard stories, that's why I've never searched him out, but it seems that your dreams are telling me where he is.
Yet now I am left to wonder.
As are we all. But if it is true,
Oh, that's good, this is great, alright. I care, I really care right now.
attack the temple.
So this is level 1 done. I wonder how many there are.
Yes, very. Tales of the Chronicler.
I hope this game isn't as slow as it is right now.
Tales.
Not that it's bad, but
I mean,
it
it
needs to pick
feels
up some
better.
steam.
Yeah, it feels better than the last, but it's still fairly slow. The third one, I remember being pretty good. Like, it starts off boss, fun, boss, small section, boss, like, fight a colossus, boss. Like, it's
But
just
we mustn't.
pretty good if I remember. I may be misremembering. I may be remembering the good bits only. I skip 5 hours of boring crap, but
The celestial moons are almost at an eclipse. This we know for certain. We must prepare for the worst. The night of eternal darkness draws nigh.
let me see what the box says for the Eternal Night.
The eternal.
Your instincts, though fatal.
If 9 means soon, come on, Sparks.
As darkness falls, a hero must rise.
Many.
On the night of eternal darkness, Spyro must prevent Gaul, the Ape King, of course it's a fucking Ape King, from resurrecting the Dark Master. Faced with little time, great danger, and new enemies, Spyro fights his way through an epic journey, featuring
Quote
voice
unquote
talent.
new enemies.
Yeah.
I'm afraid Terador is
Master
right.
Dragon Time. Powerful new Fury and Breath
Certain
attacks.
things are none-
Devastating air and ground melee attacks. Featuring the voice talents of Elijah Wood, Billy West, and Gary Oldman.
for us.
Exactly.
Is Billy West that much of a marketable name?
Apparently.
Voltaire, you
He's been in quite a lot.
must go to the mainland.
That's
to learn
true.
what news you can. Terador, make haste to the Shattered Vale and warn the inhabitants of that region that darkness is spreading in Malafor. I shall stay back and search for Cinder. These are dangerous times for a dragon to be wandering about.
Seriously, was the whole point of going around the super long way to get to... Like, what was the point of that? We walked like 2 minutes away from the exit, and then we went like a 40-minute detour. I don't understand.
I'm reading some reviews of the game on Amazon.
Oh, please.
If the story
Please
I
do.
got- I even got my 52-year-old aunt to play this game, and she didn't like it.
And I think I know where to begin.
Wow.
There is an ancient grove within the forest at the end of the Silver River. It is a secret place
Oh, man.
untouched by civilization.
Yeah, like your aunt is gonna be like, you know, IGN, dude's aunt.
You shouldn't encounter any real danger. Trust
I mean, to be
is
fair, it's not that much different from how IGN rates their games. Do you know Mr. Game & Watch in Smash Bros, right? You know his side B where he pulls out a random number?
Mm-hmm.
That's how IGN uses that to rate their games.
No, they do it depending on how much money they get paid.
That's true. It's pretty much our combination of RNG and money.
You've given me 50 grand. I might move the slider from 7 to 10, you know. I might be a little bit more lenient towards you. We'll still give it a spin.